Okay, we're here at CPAC with Marty Lamb. Marty, and it was a tough election back in November, although good overall for Republicans. I see you're back here at CPAC.
Absolutely, I wouldn't miss this for anything.
Now, what do you think, after a big win, generally for the nation, although not in Massachusetts on the statewide level, what do you think is the thing that we have to focus here within CPAC? What do we have to do to keep the ball rolling, so to speak?
Well, I think looking at us as a nation as a whole, we need to maintain our conservative values. And I see throughout the country the results reflect the fact that that's what the voters were voting for. They want to bring back the country to core conservative values. They want responsible government. Government that protects the people, not that grows. Cut the taxes, cut the waste, cut the spending, cut the corruption. And that's what it's all about. And I'm looking forward to hearing what all of the speakers here have to say, but also to meeting everyone, talking to everyone from across the country, and just getting their pulse on the nation.
Now, of course, we don't know how the redistricting is going to go, who's going to be running where. Will we be seeing you again running in whatever the 3rd district happens to be, or wherever you follow yourself into?
Like you said, we need to look at what redistricting will lay out on the table, of course. Before I can make any decision intelligently, I have to know where Falliston, where I live, will lay. Will it be in what is now the 3rd? Will it join with the 4th? The 2nd, we just don't know. So obviously, until I can make a final decision, I need to know how the districts lay out. But absolutely, I am in this for the long run, and I do intend on being out there on a ballot in the future.
Now, in the last election, the Democrats were forced to bring their A game all over the state to keep what they had. Do you think that the influence of the Tea Party and the strength of the Republicans overall will force Democrats to continue to bring their A game if they want to keep seats in Massachusetts?
Well, Massachusetts in general, clearly we saw last January a Scott Brown tidal wave across Massachusetts. The Scott heard around the world. And the Democrats were caught with their pants down. And I think that's one of the main things that happened in November was the Democrats weren't going to be outdone again. And they started getting their A game in place January 20th of 2010. And they slowly, methodically got the organization together, the voter identification, to get out the vote together, and they swept the state. They were organized. And I know Scott Brown is already on the target. I don't know who's running against him, but they're already campaigning against him, and they're going to come in full force. With Obama at the top of their ticket, it's going to be a tough race for us in Massachusetts. Not to say it won't be a race worth fighting, but it's going to be a tough one.
All right, well, Marty, thank you very much for your time, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the